Hello everyone and welcome back to the Perfect French with Dylan. Today is the last lesson of the grammar course. Technically we still have the recap and then we still have the test, but technically it's the last lesson of the course. If you made it through the 46 lessons, I am very proud of you, and also please let me know in the comment section how much it helped you. If you still have questions about something, if you feel that your French grammar improved, anything. I want to know everything. But first, before finishing, we still have to go through this lesson. It's going to be very easy, don't worry. We are going to talk about the conjunctions in French. In the book, we are going from page 285 to 289. De 285 à 289. As usual, I give a little quiz on my Instagram. First, what is a conjunction? It can seem like a big word, but a conjunction is simply a word or a few words used to connect sentences, words, or clauses. That's all it is. Just like in English, we have a few different types of conjunction in French, the most common ones being the coordinating conjunctions. We have 7 of them and they're fairly easy to remember. They are mais, ou, et, donc, or, ni, car. They're easy to remember because mais, ou, et, donc, or, ni, car. Mais, ou, et, donc, or, ni, car. But where is or, ni, car? Technically it doesn't work like that because, ou is the wrong ou and et is not et, but that will do. This is actually a mnemotechnique that we get as a kid at school. I was gonna say when we learn French, but technically we don't really learn French, I guess. But yes, this is a mnemotechnique that we get as kids. Let's see an example for each. The first one, we have mais. C'est difficile, mais tu peux y arriver. C'est difficile, mais tu peux y arriver. It's difficult, but you can do it. So as you can see, we use it the same way as in English. C'est difficile, mais tu peux y arriver. Ou, tu veux un café ou un thé? Tu veux un café ou un thé? Do you want a coffee or a tea? Ou, et, and, j'ai acheté des champignons et des tomates. J'ai acheté des champignons et des tomates. Donc, il a raté le bus, donc il sera en retard. Il a raté le bus, donc il sera en retard. Or, this is not a common one in French. I have to say that right there. It's good to know if you have an exam, but really not going to use it that much. On est parti tôt, or il y avait des travaux sur la route. On est parti tôt, or il y avait des travaux sur la route. Ni, je n'ai ni argent ni travail. Je n'ai ni argent ni travail. Car, which is not a car, car means for, because. On a accepté car il n'y avait pas d'autre choix. On a accepté car il n'y avait pas d'autre choix. First exercise of the lesson for the coordinating conjunctions, we have exercise 6.12. The second type is called subordinating conjunctions. So the other one where to coordinate the sentence, those one have specific use for each of them. First one, we have comme, to compare or indicate a cause. Comme on ne peut pas compter sur lui, je vais demander à quelqu'un d'autre. Comme on ne peut pas compter sur lui, je vais demander à quelqu'un d'autre. Just a quick point here. Once again, you don't need to know what is which. You don't need to know if it's coordinating, if it's a subordinating. I just give you the grammar terms. You don't have to know them to speak French, to learn French. Most of them have a similar use as in English, so don't worry too much about it, about the terms. If it bothers you, you don't have to know them. Second one. Puisque. Puisque. Faisons ça maintenant puisqu'on est là. Faisons ça maintenant puisqu'on est là. Puisque here the E is removed for an apostrophe because we have on starting with a voyelle. Puisqu'on est là. Quand. Quand. Je serai prête quand tu arrives. Je serai prête quand tu arrives. Lorsque. Lorsqu'il a vu l'épreuve, il a tout de suite compris. Lorsqu'il a vu l'épreuve, il a tout de suite compris. Que can also be a conjunction. Il pense qu'il sera élu président. Il pense qu'il sera élu président. Quoique. 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 C'est son rêve, quoique cela coûtera beaucoup d'argent. C'est son rêve, quoique cela coûtera beaucoup d'argent. Si, tu le vendras si tu diminues le prix. Tu le vendras si tu diminues le prix. Exercise 6.13. The next point is all about conjunction that I made out of 2 words or more. They usually include que, but not always. You have a very long list in the book, you also have the audio available for it. I'm going to give you 8 and then we'll see 3 sentences. Let's see. À moins que. À moins que. De peur que. De peur que. Depuis que. Depuis que. Même si. Même si. Parce que. Note parce que. Parce que. Parce que. Pendant que. Pendant que. Si jamais. Si jamais. And. Vu que. Vu que. Let's see the example. À moins que tu payes plus cher, tu n'auras pas le même service. À moins que tu payes plus cher, tu n'auras pas le même service. Il apportera un dessert de peur qu'il n'y ait pas assez à manger. Il apportera un dessert de peur qu'il n'y ait pas assez à manger. Elle a fait une sieste parce qu'elle était fatiguée. Elle a fait une sieste parce qu'elle était fatiguée. Exercises 6.14, 6.15. Tomorrow we have the recap. I really advise you to not miss it. We are going to go over everything we saw in the book, but very quickly. So this is not a course. I will not explain the rules. I will just go over every single point very quickly. Why would I do that if I'm not explaining the rules? Simply because I want you to be able to go back to watch one video instead of the whole course. If you need a refresher, one video is better than 46 videos. It's not in my best interest, but for you it will be way better. After that, we are going to the chapter 7, which is the review of the whole book. It's only exercises, it goes from 7.1 to 7.20. Once again, I advise you to wait for after the recap, but if you want to do it now, you can also do it now. And finally, next Wednesday, there will be a little test about the grammar, just to test your knowledge. 20 questions. So I really hope to see you tomorrow for the recap. À demain.